it out.
Yeah.
It's worth of a movie, man. Worth of a movie.
And we've talked a lot about like compositions from Hero's side,
Yeah.
and for Wolves, this composition, they just need to be aggressive,
Yeah.
decisive.
Of course.
Especially on the top lane, you know, both marksmen are gonna play defensively on the
minions will arrive
bottom.
in 5 seconds.
Everything could happen on the upper side of the map.
Let's wait and see, and let's hear the fans from both Chongqing Wolves and Nanjing Heroes. That is a very
Touching.
a very common and very familiar thing to happen here in KPL and here in China, right? Just like right before the game is going to start, the fans are going to yell and they're going to try to support their teams just by that.
I love that.
Yeah, it is.
I really love this kind of
I like it too.
arrangement.
I like it too. It's something very familiar here. Don't see it much somewhere else.
Wolves
Here comes in.
do exactly what I just mentioned.
Oh, look at that. Yu is being taken extremely low. It's going to be first blood. It's going to go for Tungfeng. Now Fan is going to be the next target. It's 4 people. Fly knows that he cannot help him out. They're going to have to take his passive out, but it's not going to happen. Han, already level 4, comes in to support.
Well, we can see Wolves, they really want to earn a lot of advantage in the early game, and they showed us their aggressiveness, successfully steal away the blue buff. But the problem is they didn't check like their rear, you know.
Yep.
They didn't like really expect that there would be someone.
It took them
quickly
too long.
Come and take, yeah.
It just took them too long to take that blue buff.
Because the jungler was not there, Monkey was not there, Han was still like in his regular jungling passing.
Yeah.
And that would be a really good news to Hero.
All right, rotation down to bottom lane. You can see already Monkey making his way right over here. He's gonna start on the Tyrant.
And the blue buff from Heroes on Fly right now.
Oh, 4v4 on bottom lane. Look at that. It's gonna be for Monkey, but let's see how this is gonna happen. Fan still doesn't have his 4. He's still not on his best moment. Gen.G and Moya just hitting against the Dragon Cape.
But apparently we can see like in the early game, the damage dealt by Hero is totally not enough. Gen.G, it's quite same as Garo, but better is that once he uses ultimate land on one target, it can reduce their armor defense. But still, he needs to do those constant damage. There's no setting for him to do that.
Nothing that Xiangyu could have done in there, right? Like he flashes away in a desperate effort just to try to get out.
And there's so many abilities from Heroes that can slow down his movement speed. Like the second ability provided by Donghuang and also the first ability provided by Kai. Both can slow him down.
All right, and very nice opening from both teams, right?
Yeah.
Razor Cavalry waiting in there, holds that, puts them on air. Jakku's gonna fall, then it's gonna be Donghuang, the one that's gonna follow him. 2-0 trade for Chongqing Wolves.
This skirmish just happened such beautiful. You can see like those ultimate held by Fan. He hold on for a second to see, because you know once those targets suppressed by Donghuang Kai, you can't be like knocked up. So he just like delayed for a little bit while.
He just waited.
Yeah, waited. He didn't release it instantly. Once the outlet's done, he knocked him off. Did that control.
Good movement from Chongqing Wolves.
Yeah.
They want to seal this game again one more time. Early. They know that they just need to be aggressive.
That's what we asked to do during that ban pick phase, because this composition, especially when you want to do those like when you want to counter those what we call poking compositions.
Yes.
You see, Gen.G and Gen.G, they're quite like long attacking range. All Wolves need to do is just to tear them up, be aggressive, dash into all of those enemies.
Han used his ult to run away from that battle. Xiangyu has eyes on Donghuang. Razor Cavalry is going to be Fly coming in, forcing Donghuang to leave the burst away.
Yeah. Charlotte's gonna be quite weak. It's quite like item
Yeah.
and also like in this composition, most of the time, Dongfeng would play the role as doing the split up push. Single one on one side, and he's gonna face Guan Yu fly again and again.
Fang being taken to half of his HP. The Imperial Order does not allow him to jump in. Fang trying to find the right angle. Just keeping vision in. Fly being spotted. Invisible Warrior comes in. No fear, he's going to be isolated from the rest of the fight. The Forsaken Counter comes in and it's going to take Fly down.
We can see this is quite a nice movement done by Hero. Well, we've mentioned about those positioning Wolf's Wars, right?
Yeah.
What we call like Guan Yu being spotted by Hero, or we can put it another way. Actually, Fly wants to keep watching Charlotte. Keep watching Charlotte, and that's what we call decisiveness from Hero's side. From this one, they both know like you're here, and Hero, they just chose this Fly, chose this Guan Yu, just totally neglecting all of your backliners. Just go for the one in front of us.
They knew that No Fear right now, even though he still needs a little bit more time to keep building items, but they knew that he could survive in there. Dongfeng dashes away, avoiding the ultimate coming from Fly. They're gonna trade turrets on top and bottom.
This is an ultimate and flash trade. Don't want to throw his ultimate. Well, we can see actually Wolves right now wants to accelerate their pace because they want the upper hand and trying to use those 3 frontliners to cheer up those what we call like positioning.
Dongfeng just having a very good performance in this game, right? Like he's having a way better positioning than what he had in the previous game.
True.
Everyone wants to keep eyes on that blue buff. It's gonna be for No Fear, and right now, Monkey Pounce is gonna start on the Overlord. No Fear sees it. Nothing he can do. Nothing he can do.
Exactly, because, well, it's something to do with the composition. Again, for Hero, it's totally not enough to only rely on Charlotte.
Yes.
And they really need to, accomplish that kind of combo. Once Dongfeng Tai use his ultimate to lock one people.
Yes.
Plus this damage done by Gan.G take one man down before the skirmish happens.
And for Jiuku, like, as long as he does not get his Forsaken contract onto Fan, like anyone else is gonna be a win.
Yeah.
Look at that, he's just keeping eyes over there on the river. Spotted in by Pang.
But Jiuku, this gonna be quite hard for Jiuku.
Yeah.
There's so many people from Wolf's side can cover his like ultimate. Both Pang and also Fan. They're gonna be the one trying to bear those suppressions.
They're gonna try their very best to try to take that.
Yeah.
But nothing they can do.
Yeah, like Wolf, clearly they know that once you broke your ultimate and you didn't really suppress one of my backliners, it's gonna be the best movement for Wolves to do those counterattacks.
Look at how interesting right now Wolves is playing. Normally Pang is the one that's collecting the jungle and collecting all the money and items, but right now it's gonna be Yao Dao, the one that is just being the richest from Chongqing Wolves. Switching the course in there might mean that Chongqing Wolves might be thinking about bringing Yao Dao's damage online earlier.
Yeah, and I would call this as an improvement for Wolves.
Yeah.
Because in the previous matchups, especially that one they play against with EDG.M back into that group stage, where something might happen, use his ultimate, block him away.
Now Fear has no ulti available, he's gonna run away, but it's gonna be Fly, the one that's gonna come in and take it back. It's going to be Zinken falling as well. Double kill for Fly. 3 people from Nanjing Hero fall. And right now, it's everything for Chongqing Wolves.
You can see this is a 0-3 trade, as we just said. For Wolves, they totally know, like, because of their 3 solid frontliners, and check Charlotte, he wants to do a 1 versus 1 trade, but you just use his flash out to 60 and get quite a damage. Woohoo! Nice one from Bell. Did a consolation effort.
Consolation effort from Bell, but at the same time, that's going to cost them the turret in the mid lane.
Yeah.
He did get the kill, but that turret in mid is going to fall.
You see where Fanfan's position is.
Yes.
Like, actually, from this positioning on the mini-map, we can clearly see that Hero was surrounded by wolves. And Pong just bear that damage down, you see. Bear that suppression. And that's it. That's what we mentioned about. Wolves clearly know that once you broke your ultimate from your Donghwan Taiyi, little things you can do.
Hero did everything well. Hero did everything well. Like at the end of the day, the Forsaken contract just locks one person in and Xinhong uses all his abilities, but the damage is not online yet. That is the problem. The decisions are correct. The abilities are accurate.
Yeah, like they know that they need to use those ultimate to try to find some chances. Well, maybe they still need some time to build up their items. And also, something worried about me is that all those movement done by Hero, it seems like they do not have a really clear overview towards the map. They're always following up wolves. Hey, you can see, wherever wolves members go, they just follow up.
Oh, Forsaken contract comes in and Fly is gonna run away.
Dongfang trying to hide it in this bush, but just being spotted by Pong.
Single digits HP over there for Fly when he ran away. Very close here just to take the man down.
3,000 gold lead goes to wolves.
They have an idea. They want to start this Overlord. Already 12 minutes. Shadow Overlord is available. Knocked back. No fears taken extremely low. He procs his ult to run away. Stuns is going to be fun, but the damage does not follow.
It's quite hard for Hero to follow up this damage. Again, this composition don't allow them to let DRG to do those constant damage. They really need to accomplish that combo. Just simple one. Ultimate from Donghwan Taiyi and ultimate from Gen.G.
And it is happening. And that is something that Chongqing Wolves need to be careful about.
Yeah.
Because Hero, it's able just to have that combo happen.
So you can clearly see that Wolf's positioning, they're quite accurate.
Yes.
See, everyone surrounded Yao Dao trying to protect him. And it would be Fanfan or Pong trying to bear that suppression. And that's the only thing that Wolves need to do.
Wu Jiuku comes in with the flash and the Holy Emblem at the same time.
But I would say this is the best movement that Hero done so far. They just use those kind of threat, you know. It doesn't really mean like Jiuku wants to initiate. It's more like, I want to use this flash to threat you.
It's 120 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a very, very long cooldown. Fan comes in, puts one person in air, it's being taken extremely low, Flies coming from the back, but it's being dashed away by Xinhong.
This is a 1-1 trade, but for Jiuku, a support trade for the jungler. Hero definitely like earn something from this.
The game is going Hero's way, 13 minutes and 30 seconds. It's only 3,000 gold advantage for Chongqing Wolves, and they are able to just withstand that.
And you know, actually when the time passes on, especially like to 18 minutes, what Hero needs is only one perfect brawl.
Yep,
perfect
that's it.
team fight. This is gonna be their target, Garo. The only one. Take down him once, they're gonna win this.
They've already built the confidence with that, right? Like because every single time that Jiuku has gone for the Forsaken contract, the damage is being followed by Xinhong.
Yeah.
Now the damage was not enough before, and right now it's already 14 minutes. It's a different story right now.
Yeah, true.
Look at Fly and look at Dongfang.
Dongfang needs to keep his eye watching on where Guan's position is. You see, like from the mini-map, he's trying to find him. Where is
spots
Fly?
him.
Where is Fly? He knows that he needs to undertake that responsibility.
That's his job. That is his job. That's his full responsibility. The only reason why they picked that Charlotte.
And another highlight would be put on Jiuku. As we've mentioned, only one perfect team fight. would be needed.
Only one. That's all we want. Look at
Yeah.
that fan
Right,
already
initiate.
on.
Oh!
Stop by the Imperial Order.
Yeah, this ultimate provided by Gen.G.
He came in with Howling Emblem, and then after that, he wanted to use his flash, but then
He
the
been
Imperial
caught.
Order just completely brought him back.
Oh!
Oh my God!
What happened?
It's going to be Yao Tao falling. Fan just pushed him to the right place. That was bad news for them. Right now it's going to be Fly, the one that's going to try to reply back. He takes one, Too Fang. He takes a second one, runs away, but Singhun's going to go with the swords. It's going to be a 2v3. Great trade for Chongqing Wolves when Yao Tao was already down.
Yeah, and check Xiaomeng, he wants to chase up and the flash already forced out, but nice flash just get avoid of those ultimate down by Monkey. That team fight was insane. First, we can see what Fan just did, use his second ability and pull Jiuku in front of Yao Tao.
That's the problem.
He feed the enemy to Yao Tao. Just actually, that's gonna be quite difficult for Zhou to approach that Garo. Fan just used his second ability. I was quite surprised. And I think the same as Yao Tao, you know, he was like, what? Check this one.
Poor Fan.
Just pushed in front of Garo. And, you know, we've mentioned about only one perfect team fight would be needed, but I would never expect it would happen in this way.
Yeah, no, lucky for them, Fly just came in from behind and he was able to take on two people, right?
Exactly.
He takes on No Fear and he takes on Tong Fang. Sadly for him, he fell after, but that at least stopped a little bit the rhythm, right?
Well, if it's not because of Fly, that's going to be a huge problem for Wolves. But now, actually, we can say like from this team fight, Hero just equalized about those like power. Means they lost their vision control, but after they kind of like got an even win from that team fight, they can use those minion waves to buy them some time.
Bell already on 11,200 gold. He's fully stacked. He's got a Succubus Cloak so he can withstand the damage from Monkey and the damage coming in from Xiangyu.
Yeah. Oh.
Here, Brock is but Yao Tao is already online. Look at that. He just keeps poking and the pace, the frequency of that.
And Yao Tao's trying to stay away from Fan. Really afraid of his ally to do the same action again.
An Emblem comes in, the flash is going to take on Bell, but Bell's going to use his second ability. He's going to be suppressed down. He finds Pan is going to fall. Fly comes in from the back. He takes on one. He tries to take on two. It's not going to be enough. Yao Tao's taking damage from the turret. He needs to push back.
Oh, Fly just missed one. Just missed once and didn't successfully to take those two backliners down. So actually, I would say Hero just used those two team fights to overturn this case. There's some potential and some possibility for Hero to win this game right now.
Oh, we talked about Hero just trying to play to the late game.
Yeah.
And right now it's already 18 minutes.
And
the only one that is going to be a problem for Hero right now is going to be Yao Tao.
Yeah.
Yao Tao is going to get gigantic, it's true, but it's only one marksman against 5 Hero players. All of them, very late game.
And from this time, you can see Yao Tao even use his flash to flash over the wall, try to follow up his damage down because he knows that his damage is going to be quite crucial during those team fight happening. So that's going to be the problem. As we've mentioned again, only once, Hero take down Garo once, Hero's going to be able to win this game.
They just need to get rid of Yao Tao.
Exactly.
If they get rid of Yao Tao, there's not going to be anyone but Xiangyu that can protect the high ground.
And at the same time, Dongfang still needs to keep watching Guan Yu. That's going to be the key problem. And as for Wolves, on the other hand, the only thing they need to do is protect Yao Tao. Nothing, like the same thing would not be allowed to happen again. No fear, his position is quite deep and wet.
It is quite deep, but Yao Tao is going to be suppressed right now. He's going to disappear. Right now it's going to be Hero, the one that they have total control over this fight. The damage came in for No Fear, and Yao Tao was the actual goal.
Oh, this is just 30 seconds before the Tempest Dragon's gonna spawn, and they just successfully take down Yao Tao again. And I believe from those movements that Hero just did, same thing might happen again during those team fights happening in this Tempest Dragon camp.
Let's wait and see. Right now, everything is looking better and better and better for Gen.G Hero as the time passes. The Tempest Dragon is going to be online. Look at that. Everyone just deals so much damage, thinking about just getting down, no fear. For getting the Doomfang comes in. Joku with the flash. Get total control of that. Look at that. Pom Pom already started the Tempest Dragon. Can take it to 1/4.
What about Hero?
1/5.
They already
Doomfang wants to engage, but it's not going to be available. Joku being taken extremely low. Pom Pom is going to be alive. Fly comes from the back. Takes on 1, takes on 2. Only Valley's alive. He's trying to survive against Pom Pom and Fly. It's not going to be enough. He's going to resurrect one more time. It's not going to be, because right now it's going to be Pom Pom trying to take some damage. Fly is still alive. Pom Pom wants to join in. They've got the boost. And they find a 2-3 trade.
This 2-3 trade. But we would say Wolves, they successfully take down this Tempest Dragon and check the positioning, check the timing. Fly just came in accurately, directly towards all those backliners.
Nothing they could have done. Like Bell just very, very, very urgently trying his best to survive. They survive back and then they force Joku to use his ultimate on Highfive. Fly comes from behind. And look at Xiangyu trying to find the right angle.
But I still want to highlight Xinheng, this kind of warrior. If it's not because of his first ability to hold on Fly for a second, maybe Hero might be ace right now.
Totally. Totally. Well done from Xinheng.
Yeah. And also for Wolves, from this Tempest Dragon, they can use those like wave management and try to push forward. Now their priority would be take down at least one high ground tower.
Yeah, the problem right now for Chongqing Wolves is that they lost their high ground turret in mid lane.
Yeah.
So now super minions coming in from mid might just be a problem for them to think about as the game moves forward. 78 seconds for next Tempest Dragon. Let's see if they can use this Vanguard on bottom lane to try to take one more turn.
Yeah. But they still need to be careful, because we know that if they want to take down the high ground tower, Yolo gonna be the essential hero to do damage to a tower. But that also means he's gonna be spotted by all of those members from Hero.
I don't think that Chongqing Wolves were expecting this game to make it all the way to 22 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I believe that that's the problem right now. Gen.G Hero did the gamble on trying to play for the late game, and they have a better composition for these stages.
Exactly. So I would say compared to game 1, actually this game they have a higher possibility to win it, to close out it. It all depends. Well, they successfully take down Garo again. One time, and keep watching Guan Yu. It's already been like twice or 3 times. Fly just break in.
Yao Dao is going to take that second turret in the middle.
No
Fly comes in, takes no fear back, no fear, trying his best to try to survive. He's being poked left to right. He's going to resurrect. It's going to be silenced, launched on air, falling down from Pom Pom.
Even he changed his item to the Destiny, can't allow him to get avoid of that fatal strike. And if the jungler is absent from this team fight, how can Hero survive for this Tempest Dragon?
They're trying to find Yao Dao. They cannot find him. Doomfang is trying desperately to get on Yao Dao. He's going to resurrect after using his second sentry, and he's going to fall. Double kill for Fanfan. And now the Howling Emblem goes. Xinheng is the next target. 2v1, pushing against the wall. Down he goes, defeated.
I would say Hero's totally lost from this team fight. And Wolves, for this kind of strong team, they just tear you off. They know that you made some mistake, and this mistake is going to be fatal. Because from this mistake, from this team fight, and there's 5 people remaining from Wolves' side by those ultimate and minion with Crystal being taken down. Game 2, congratulations to Wolves again.
Chongqing Wolves takes things around. They found the right opening to take